Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Oliver Wadi here again. Some of you are up right now. A lot of you are very familiar with that phrase, and you know that when you hear that, it's none other than LASISI Elenu. And we have him right here in the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to burst your bubble and tell you that we have NOSA AFOLABI, popularly known as LASISI Elenu. Thank you so much for joining us. You have to do that intro. Sorry for outing you, but you have to do that intro for us here.
Yes, you have to.
So you have to look at that camera and do the intro. Are you ready?
I am.
All right, so let's do that first before we start the interview.
Hello, everybody. LASISI here again. Some just happened right now. I won't lie. Olive is very rude. That's very rude. Why did you introduce me as NOSA AFOLABI? I want to spoil my market.
I didn't really want to spoil it.
No, it's okay. I think I know how to handle this interview now. You came with violence, so I'll return it in violence.
You know, I think the Federal Ministry of, since we don't have a Federal Ministry of Happiness and couple fulfillment, I think the Ministry of Information, they should honor you because you make a lot of Nigerians happy on a daily basis.
Do you think you should have a statue in Imo State?
I think you should not just in Imo State. What state are you from?
36 states of the Federal
Kwara State and Lagos State. Because I would definitely advocate. I'm such a huge fan.
Wow.
You know, and I'm really, really excited to have you here because I go to your page sometimes and I'm praying that you've uploaded new content.
Yes,
you're not the only
I can watch old
page.
content. I had to quickly, when I heard you were coming, I had to quickly send a message to my husband because he's probably your number 2 fan after me. Okay, no, he's number 1 and number 2 because he loves you. So, you know, really, really great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Where did the name LASISI Elenu come from?
Well, the name, when I started at the time, it was nameless. It was just me ranting over, you know, the phone and saying all sorts of things. But then I figured, okay, let's give this a name. So the mouth thingy, I figured, okay, Elenu. So I didn't want to use my real name. It didn't sound funny to me. So I decided to use my dad's name. We in the house always found that name funny. You know, why would your name be LASISI? What does that even mean? You understand? So when I started introducing myself as LASISI, those who could relate to the things I was saying just started finding the name funny. So the jokes to, you know, complemented it. So that was how it all started.
And then the opening line. So let's go back in history. Okay. At what point did you discover that, look, you had comedy in you? What did you study in school?
I studied health education, but that has nothing to do with what I do. Now, you know, I have always liked the idea of cracking people up a couple of times, saying a couple of funny things, but I never saw it as something I'll be doing at this platform on this level, you know. It was just something for household friends or those who get to meet me in person, you know. But I sing, you know.
Wow.
Last year, I released a song.
No
I
way.
spent so much money pushing it, but I'm pretty sure none of you in this place have heard that song or heard anything about it.
Wow.
You know, I spent a lot of money pushing that song. Wow. I like this song. The song's sweet. But, you know now,
who would have known?
You know, people would not actually go by different stage names.
So when you were singing, what was your stage name?
Nature. Nature. So it's, if I say that now, I can imagine the number of people that will go and look for me.
I was going to say, you should have used
I
it
am
too.
Nature Music. That's what I go by on Instagram. But, you know, at the time when I introduced, you know, before the birth of LASISI Elenu, I did not want to, it was a different personality. Okay. So I wanted to, you know, give it that difference. I didn't want to use my real personality to, I felt people would enjoy it more, me doing it with that name and a different, you know, personality. That was how it started. And now I'm here. People are talking to me, asking me questions.
So basically, you've tried different hustles. You studied health education.
My sister.
You tried music.
My sister.
And comedy.
Okay.
What other hustles did you try?
A lot of things. I do OAP, but you know, it lasts, you know. Maybe I get tired, or I can't keep up, or they can't keep up with me, anyone, I will leave, you know. And I compare, you know, I enjoy that a lot. But I keep ringing it in the ears of people that care to hear. I don't do stand-up comedy, you know. It's not like I would not slay. When I do MC, I can actually do, but the idea of, you know, because I introduce myself to people with the filter, you know, and I feel they enjoy it more with the filter, you know. I can still say all of these things, but I wouldn't enjoy it. Sometimes people send me jokes to crack and say, oh, say it like this, say somebody, you know, an experience, but sometimes I don't do them because I didn't experience it. The person I know did not experience it. So me telling that story might not really bring out my innermost, you know, so I might not be able to tell it the way it should be told. So I've tried a couple of hustle, you know, in the past. But before the birth of LASISI ELENU, I tried other impressions. I would sometimes talk like a Black American kid, you know. Then it was just on my WhatsApp stories before I decided to create accounts on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and so on. You know, so then people would share their likes. Some would call me and say, "You look terrible. What is the meaning of this?" Some would condemn it. You know, there were days I had just 40 views, and I'm like, okay, maybe people are not at work today. You understand? I was giving myself hope.
We are going to take a look at one of your videos.
All right.
But can you remember the video that was your breakthrough video?
Yes, it was the pothole video when I was talking about.
I remember that one.
When I was talking about potholes in Lagos. But honestly, these things happen. I don't know if you
I mean,
observe
that's
these
what
things.
makes it funny, because it's relatable.
You dig.
Before people watch your video, I just need to ask, so people are watching at home, are all your videos from personal experiences?
Not all of them.
All right.
Not all of them. Some I might just overhear someone saying it. Right. Some I might just decide to create them in my head.
Because you haven't had an abortion.
Yes.
You're not capable of having an
I
abortion.
certainly haven't.
Yeah.
But some maybe from personal experience, or some I hear people talk about it, and some are just, fiction. I just decide to put it together and make it sound as relatable as possible.
And Brother Shagun?
Yes. The Brother Shagun is actually someone, but that's not his real name. That boy, they vest me. I won't lie.
And who's that person you're always looking at outside?
That's Brother Shagun.
Sometimes different people. My sister might just come and start asking questions. Things that are not
in your mind, though.
No, sometimes they are real. I might be doing something and she's like, yesterday they don't be like to go change over, and I'm like, I'm trying to do this. Why would you be telling me that I should go and change over? You understand? So sometimes it's not, someone doesn't necessarily have to be there. But sometimes too, in the videos, I decide to just leave it there when I get distracted. It just makes it more fun.
Okay, we'll come back to speak with you. But first of all, let's take a look at one of LASISI Elenu's videos, and we'll be right back.
Hello everybody, LASISI here again. Some just happened right now. Yesterday I went out to have a good time. On my way back, Bra Shagun called me. Say, Bra LASISI, where are you? I say I'm somewhere. He said, stop over at my place so that we can go to church together this morning. I'm like, well, it's not a bad idea. 5:27 a.m. this morning, I heard a loud scream. What's happening? Are we under attack? Instantly, I call for backup. What's happening is Bra Shagun beating up his wife. That's domestic violence. What's happening? I'm still hearing the sound. Instantly, I start to look around the house. As I bust the door open, what did I see? I see Bra Shagun in the bathroom, brushing his teeth, scrubbing his tongue. Is that why you are shouting? Is that why you are shouting? Are you mad? It will not better for you. What kind of... As I'm talking, the wife came out with her oversized hairnet saying, Bra LASISI, are you up? I'm down. Are you mad? Shut up your dirty mouth without your expanded hairnet. There is something wrong with your family. There is something, you have an attention-seeking family. Are you mad? Because you are brushing, you are shouting like that. Oh, God. Why did I come to this house today? You will choke on that your toothbrush. And yet your tongue is always so yellow. Bra Shagun, you are finished. I'm sure your children have a surprise for me. You have a wonderful family. God will help you people. Don't talk to me in church. Don't talk to me in church.
Wow. Impressive.
I mean, Reggie, how do you come up with the lines?
Yeah. Sometimes, yes, the video sometimes might be a minute or a minute plus, but I have to constantly think of, me just saying, someone did this, I just have to look for punchlines as many as I can get.
And I want to say something, and I think you're the only one that does it. You're exceptionally creative. When you get paid adverts, you don't just say, okay, come to this place. Okay. You create a story around it, and we don't even know that. So we're enjoying it, and then we get the advert. And I think that's very brilliant.
Yes, I have to applaud you for that.
Nigerians are wonderful. They like you, but they don't really like you. They're happy for you, but they're not really happy for you. Now, you see people, when I started there, before I thought about it, I said, okay, if I would ever make an ad, I want to do it in a way that people would, even though they eventually get offended, like, this guy. You know, people, I receive DMs, people saying, LASISI, I came to your page to laugh, please stop doing advert. And I'm like, nah, your hustle, leave me alone, you know. So I make sure I try to infuse my ads in my videos at the end. Yeah. So you get stuck to that video. You don't have a choice but to finish it. So by the time you're finishing it, you're hearing it. You can't unhear what you've heard. So you're stuck there. You know, so that's what I do. And a lot of times it has still done, you know, extraordinary, and that's the idea. And I'm happy it has gone this far.
Okay, let's look at the power of social media and that Snapchat filter. I mean, how did you decide on you using this particular filter? And your identity, at what point did you say, okay, because you kept your identity on lock. So
I mean, I used to call him the Lagbaja of
Tunde Ednot one time posted this picture. And then
that guy's name.
He said, and he did a video. Tunde said, I'm sorry.
I'm my guy, free.
Tunde said, I'm sorry. So at what point did you decide that, look, I could show my face?
Well, the identity thing, the truth is, I wanted to be anonymous. I just wanted to keep it that way. But the truth is, this generation, there's something wrong with us, you know.
You are right.
We can't, there are a lot of things have gone out of the ordinary. You cannot manage certain things. You hear of people having breakups, relationships, a lot of issues, you know. Social media power right now is I can't explain it, but what I'm trying to say is this. I go out, imagine I come for a meeting like this. Before I got in here, I was outside. Now, someone might be at, let me say, 30, 40 meters away from me, take a picture and post it online. Now, I am thinking I'm about telling 3 of you not to take a picture of me, or if you eventually do, not to post it online, but you can post it on other platforms where you don't even have people. But now, someone out of the blue just takes a picture and posts it online. And I got to a point I couldn't manage it anymore. It started to become a problem. I was getting all sorts of tags, people saying, oh my God, we just saw you here. Maybe I'm buying something and somebody has zoomed in on the picture, taking a shot, posted it saying, guess who I just saw? It's LASISI. You understand? Also, I wanted people to understand that I did not want to limit myself to Snapchat filter. You know, I believe, and I'm certain of it, I'm a full package. There are a lot of things I can do. You know, and people started to say, okay, when the Snapchat filter goes, what else can you do?
I was going to ask you if that was a major fear for you.
You understand? You know, but it's not a fear for me. If I start ranting here, me and you, my brother, it go hot. You understand? So I tried to make people understand this filter, yes, that was what introduced me into, you know, I would love if it can stay for as long as possible. But nonetheless, if it's no more today, it does not stop me from being as creative as I am or as I would be. It does not change anything in acting, hosting my own show where I have people who rant with me together about different topics. So I don't even need a filter to do that. So people need to understand that the filter is me. Yes, I enjoy it, but I can be more than that.
Brilliant. I love that you've come out to actually say that. So very important there. I was going to ask a question, but you've answered it. But just to ask and be clear, are you looking to go into movies, acting? Because how do you get your tears? You have to cry for us. And the
one for begging was out of this world.
I don't know how you do it, but are you looking to conquer Nollywood?
Before now, honestly, as I said before, the whole comedy thing, doing it the way I'm doing it, and acting, I have never considered it before now. I've had people advise me, tell me, oh, why don't you pursue something in this area? Why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? I've never really thought about it. I was somewhat discouraged. But afterwards, I decided to say, okay, so far so good. It's not bad. You know, now I have people reaching out to me at different levels, telling me, okay, they want to partner in different areas. So I feel if I can beat this on this level, I've actually featured in, you know, some movies, just 2. I don't know what their plan is. I'm not going to be talking now to say this thing. So, you know, and I can say I was, you know, commended well, you know, during my acting time. So, yes, I look forward to a lot more, and I'm open to a lot of things right now.
So producers, directors,
maybe they know.
You're hearing straight from LASISI Elenu's mouth.
They tell you, it's not so big right now.
Not so big.
You know, now I wanted to ask you, what has the LASISI Elenu brand done to your personal relationships? Oftentimes we see people who say, oh, nobody wanted to associate with me, but then I became someone and everybody wanted to be my
superstardom.
So exactly, did you have that experience with people?
Now, let me tell you this. This is the truth.
How are you handling it?
I will handle it well. They know me. I don't have shame. I'm shameless. Now, the truth about it, I think it's with everybody. Now, if you get to a certain level in life, people start to put a certain mark on you, trying to see if you will change or not. Now, people have not, those who know me, who I feel like I haven't changed towards, like, I don't know, for example, if a boyfriend is saying, I didn't do anything wrong, a girlfriend might be saying, you actually did something wrong. Now, trying to look for a fault. Now, people just look for a fault where there is no fault. True. I have people messaging me saying, the first message you're sending to me is already saying, you might not even reply this message. Why would you just send me a message and start saying,
that's
God knows you might not even reply this message. You understand? So it's, that alone upsets me.
Yeah.
You haven't even sent the message to see if I would respond. You're already saying, Nanda, you're a celeb. Anyway, if you don't reply me, but God did. What is God did?
It's a complex mentality.
You understand?
So I'm like,
and we feel very entitled to.
You understand? So people have, some have been really
yes.
normal. They treat me the same way. They respect me. Some, they respect me more now. Maybe they normally wouldn't check up on me. I have people reaching out to me. I haven't spoken to him in 4 years. Like, now, wow. What is now, wow?
Yeah, very annoying.
Like, guy, what? You know? So, yes, now, like the whole identity thing I talked about, now I go out to my regular places. I love to buy food aside. I enjoy it. And anywhere I see a cooler, I'm running there. Sometimes I even enter the shop one day and the man was like, Nazobo, they sell for here. You understand? I just say that rice. Now, anywhere I go to, even with my cap and my glass, people are like, LASISI ELENU. And so people are so violent about it. They will just drag me. LASISI, I say, I hear you. You know? So the thing has been it has, influenced me in a very positive way. The negative side, I do not allow it get to me. My sister is my warrior online. She will go online, be fighting people for me. My battles, telling me, do you know what he said? He said something. He's something. I'm like, leave them alone. Not everybody can like me. True. You understand? But I appreciate those who have really welcomed me. It has been awesome. You know, the pace has been so smooth since, I think my first the video that blew up was in October, and up until now, it has been awesome.
I mean, it went from 5,000. I was one of your earlier followers to
November, December, January.
200,000.
So how many followers did you have at your last count?
Right now, I think 291.
Wow.
Almost on 300.
In 3 months,
yes,
your life can change for the better.
My God.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And just be shameless.
We're going to watch another of LASISI's videos, and we might be wrapping up the conversation after that. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Very much,
of course, you can follow him on social media at LASISI ELENU, but you have to rant for us, a real-life rant before we let you go.
What's really
What's really paining you? What's making you so much angry?
What hurt you or what pained you on your way, just on your way from your house? Because this is Lagos. Just stepping out of your front door.
Truth about it is this.
Yeah.
I won't lie to you. Right now, as I'm talking to you, first and foremost, I want to peace. No. Valentine called and he was all, where are you there? And I'm like, okay, I come. I missed that part. I'll tell him I'm not happy about it.
Valentine is our producer, by the way.
I won't even just lie. I'm hungry. Since I left the house like 5 a.m. I'm hungry, mama me.
Our producer will handle that.
So, and this VI too, I don't like it. Anytime I'm on the island, people discriminate when you want to park. You know, they see you, like sizing you. Can you dash me money?
We ask you questions.
They are saying there's no parking space, and the Benz is coming. Like, okay, welcome. So my car is not a car. It's painful and shameful.
Well, you have to do it in that voice now.
Oh, can you imagine? First of all, let me say something. I hate Victoria Island. I won't even lie. Okay, yesterday I got here. Someone said they want to buy me a drink. Okay, I was like, okay, buy me. Get what I'm saying now? After we bought the drink, we paid. I'm seeing extra 4K on top. What's happening here? What's happening here? Say it's service charge. What's service charge? No. What's service charge? Imagine, okay, because you stood up from your table and brought it to me. It's wrong. Victoria Island in particular, Lekki, want yourself. Me, I'm sure. I keep telling people think, okay, it's not. I will talk to you in a way.
We ask you
because now, I get what I want to tell you. Get what I'm saying now.
Whoa.
Thank you
Bless
so
you,
much.
LASISI.
You definitely don't need the filter. Wonderful.
Okay, we'll leave you, bless you with one more LASISI video. When we come back, it'll be time for you to have your say. We don't want this to end, but we want to hear what you have to say. And it's okay if you have something to say about LASISI ELENU as well. Enjoy this video. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. LASISI here again. Something just happened right now. What's happening? Everywhere I turn to now, everyone is asking me for money. Last week, I thought I could keep up, but I can't keep up. Bros, nothing in my hand, nothing in my hand. Someone is telling me, wind up, wind up. Different people sending me message. LASISI, help me. I've not eaten for days. Help my career. Surprise me. God will surprise you. I think you hear me. There is no bank account I've not seen. Some are even sending me microfinance bank. Who sent me message? One even sent me in capital letter, marked in red, saying LASISI, shop alone and die alone. How much do I have? I can't keep up. So why not? Someone is coming. Brass, what's your own problem? You need money. You don't know where you're going to in life. Okay, auntie, you need a man. No, not the man for you. Come to Wazobia 2018 is powered by Covenant Christian Center. Pastor Paji Oyemade and other ministers will be there. They can't help you. I can't help you. Let me reverse. And I come back. I promise. Help my career. Have I helped my own career?
Wow.
Hello everybody, LASISI here again. Some just happened right now. I'm so hungry. I'm even hungry with myself. Banky. Mama don't be so. I know say I chop your eye. Mama don't be so. I was supposed to be there with you yesterday. There's this woman in my area. This woman food. I've been purging. Mama, I've been purging for 4 days now straight. I lie you not. I know now, if my man, day one, me and Soft were supposed to perform. But I don't be so. I'm sorry. I don't say I talk right. Muna let me beg Banky. He just sent me a text now. Why is mad? Banky. Baba, forgive me. I swear I can make him up to you now. You now. I'm sorry.
Welcome back to the show. We've had a fabulous time with LASISI Elenu here. We're wrapping things up, but not before we rant our rant here in the studio. Yeah. Unfortunately, we'll not be able to take your calls, but next week, Thursday, is another time for you to call in. We'll be doing Have Your Say. When you see LASISI Elenu, he ate your time, so you should arrest him. Rant at him for eating into your Have Your Say time. Okay, so who's going to do the first rant?
So what am I ranting about?
Today in history. Yes, my very good friend and brother.
Wait, calm down. We are ranting, you just jumped to Sheung.
No, that's a rant.
That's a rant. Are you okay?
It's today in history time.
We are ranting, you don't say you want to do today's show. Are you all right? You want me to ask you a question? You are looking down on me. Because I carry afro, you are looking down on me.
I'm sorry.
I know we burn your clothes. I want how we do your eyes.
There's no Hamatan anymore.
Okay, that's all right.
There's still a bit of Hamatan.
Why is nobody laughing on the set? That's my friend.
Yeah, it was really funny.
I will laugh when I get the joke.
Yeah, right.
All right, guys. Okay, so let's quickly save Olive. So let's go straight to.
You are not saving me. It was funny. Even LASISI Elenu was laughing behind the camera so much like that.
It was so funny. Like, give me tissue, please.
All
right, guys. Here's what's happening today in history. Apart from the fact that we had the legendary LASISI Elenu, everyone wants a piece of him, and we brought him to you guys. You see, that's how we love you.
You are married?
Yeah, of course I am.
Okay. So go ahead.
All right. So Mary J. Blige was born today in history, 11th of January. Grammy Award-winning R&B singer who's released more than half a dozen multi-platinum records, including My Life, which went 3 times platinum. What's your favorite Mary J. Blige song?
Me too.
Family Drama.
I don't know what they're saying there.
The one with George Michael, As.
Oh, okay. I also like that.
Do you know the lyrics of that song?
I can't be without you, babe.
I've waited too long to try, but I can't. I like that one as well. Yeah. But did you ever know the lyrics of Family Affair?
Well, again, yeah, I read the lyrics at one point. Also, Seun Kuti was born today in history.
You should have allowed Benga to do that one.
I know. That's why I was saying, who else was born today in history? Yeah, go on.
It's Seun Kuti, it's not Suen. So what do you have there?
I said Seun Kuti.
No, it's spelled Suen.
Oh, that was so. Yeah, you should give him a shout out.
Also, today I have a few people who are celebrating today. Tosin Oladako, happy birthday to you. Happy anniversary to Tommy and Femi Adisa. Also, happy birthday to Ifi Ekwe, Ifunaya Ezekwem. Happy birthday to you guys all. I love you. Hope you have a wonderful day.
All right, Benga, your shout out now.
Thank you very much. Tomorrow we're going to be here. It's Friday, Celebrity Friday. We have amazing guests for you. Remember to follow us collectively at Wazobia Max TV. Follow Olive at Oliver Modi. Follow Ayo at Ayo Myra SA, and follow yours truly at Captain Sankara. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
To enjoy more of these our Ubunke videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love her.